Okay, so you've completed the Jordan Challenge and you're...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. It's USA and Team World.
And for as much offense as the All-Star Game features, I mean, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. I mean, this is an action-packed event year in and year out.
Looking at the starting five for USA. Jaren Jackson is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then it's Morant. And it's Young in at the point. For three, Bridges doesn't get it to drop for him. And Team World will come the other way. You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right. Yeah, I will never forget that. And it's part of what makes this game so fun. I mean, we don't come to the All-Star Week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run.
Hachimura, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Really left alone that time.
In an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
They grab their own miss. Jackson finds Williamson. The kick out to Young. From deep three-point range. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star Game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And here's Jackson after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Williamson dishes to Bridges. From deep. It's Clark with the rebound. Bridges has got one three-pointer tonight in 4 tries. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the... mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Young way outside. USA with another miss. On offense, here's Team World. They're on a 12-3 run right now.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And, you know, this game has had a lot of different looks to it over the years. I mean, it began as the Rookie Challenge back in '94, and since then we've seen the format change a number of times. Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Team World leading by 11. Well, Greg, you mentioned the various format changes to this game, but the one thing that never changes, as we've talked about, is the entertainment value. It's always the greatest young players in the NBA putting on a whale of a performance.
Absolutely. Whether it's Team World versus Team USA, the draft format, rookies versus sophomores, or whatever.
Right.
Never fails to give the fans their money's worth.
And they pick up 2.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort. Mercy, mercy me.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor. And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
There's Jackson with the 3. The putback, Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Young, good.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those 3 balls like it's no problem at all.
There at the pass to Hachimura. Out to Doncic. Over Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And I'm not sure if anyone will make some history here tonight, but the Rising Stars Challenge has seen its share of miraculous performances in the past. I'll always remember David Lee going a perfect 14 of 14 from the floor in that 2007 game.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Another 3 for USA.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here it gets you a standing O.
41 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Bridges. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bridges has got 5 now.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
It's stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Here's Doncic. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Young with no one around. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Just 3 on the clock.
This young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
It's his first trip to the line.
Alexander at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And so it's Team World in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every...
Put your hands together for your Team World victory.
Welcome back. as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play. They are putting on a show.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
They've got Barrett, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Clark in at the 5 spot. And for USA, Miles Bridges is out there with Zion Williamson. And there's Jackson. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Morant in at the 2. Young fires away from outside. Another 3 for USA.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And Doncic hits it to go.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Bridges shot good.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
USA moving the ball around. He kicks to Young. The 3. Another 3 for USA.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Young's got most of his shots to fall. 6 makes in 9 tries. Barrett, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that one's good. Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Barrett inside the 3-point line. Offensive rebound. Can they get it? Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Doncic.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And it's good. 2 points. Williamson's got 6.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
Barrett with another miss. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for USA.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Doncic finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 9 points in the game so far.
And it's not the highlight reel plays that make Gilgeous-Alexander effective. It's the little things, like his lethal mid-range jumper.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Doncic.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Good. And USA leads by 4.
What a look. Young providing the dime, a really unselfish player.
Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
USA ball.
USA leading by 4. The 3 from Morant. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. Morant's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. And it's Doncic missing.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Hachimura against Williamson. Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Hachimura.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. .50 left here in the second. Here's Doncic. Again, Team World good for 2.
This is clearly Doncic's role. I mean, he's out here to score as much as possible.
Young fires away from outside. USA with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Count it. Good.
Every game you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
Doncic, no good.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Clark into the lane.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
For 3, Bridges. Good on the 3-point shot. Bridges has got 14 points.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
For 3, Barrett. No good on the last second attempt there.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for USA. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range there.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Benny the Jet Smith is here. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. His three-point stroke was a thing of beauty. He was very consistent, knocked down 7 total, giving the defense nightmares out there. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, the shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They were strong in transition. It seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted. Playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half. They may wear the other side out.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Hachimura out there with Clark. Then there's Doncic. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position. And for USA, Zion Williamson is out there with Bridges. Then it's Morant. And there's Jackson. And it's Young in at the point guard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Yeah, it's stolen by Barrett. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Williamson kicks to Young. The three. Another three for USA.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Doncic way outside. They get it again. Here's Hachimura. Here's Clark. And at last, they get one to fall.
Brandon Clark.
Clark's got 10.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive aspect.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Pass to Williamson. Puts it up from 15. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Team World trails by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Jackson passes to Bridges. Young outside. Another 3 for USA.
And easy to admire Young's confidence. He knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
USA leading by 9. Here's the 3. Another 3 for USA. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Team World. Team World with another miss. Now USA with it. They're on a 15-6 run.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
From deep three-point range. Yep. It goes, and the USA lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Barrett.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that from another time zone.
It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Stolen away. Doncic passes to Clark. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Barrett. Makes it off the glass. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, sometimes it feels like Barrett wants it more than anyone else on the floor.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Team World. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Jackson dishes to Williamson. The kick out to Young. USA moving the ball around. And Jackson gets it to go.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Barrett inside the three-point line. Here's Clark. Here's Wagner. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant bats for 2. Again, USA.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. The 3 from Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Team World trails by 17. Doncic from deep three-point land. And just miss after miss right now. Releases. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Young. And that's now 30 points for John Morant. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Jackson finds Williamson. The 3 from Morant. They get it back, and the dunk by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Here's Doncic. Good on the shot. Doncic has got 20 points.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by Team World. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clark. Williamson with the block.
And covering lots of airspace. Zion is tremendous at closing out on shooting. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They get it back. It's Young on the wing. Doncic with the steal. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. USA leads by 20. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Luka Doncic out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Barrett, and it's Clark, and at the 5, roaming the paint. Time now for an injury report. Now an update on Rui Hachimura from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Team World. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really, really bad news tonight.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Continuing to gain trust in that three-point shot. Each tray that Ja makes builds his confidence.
And he makes that one. Here's Young. From deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness. You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Jackson kicks to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. On offense, here's Team World. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Count the basket.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's Young who brings it up for USA. That bucket in no time at all.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Man, I tell you, hard to guard Barrett any better than that. At times, he's capable of taking and making the tough shot.
Shot on the wing. Second chance shot. And it's Wagner getting it to go.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
USA leading by 23. And Young kicks to Morant. The tray drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 47 points.
A confident shooter. When Morant sees an opportunity to pull up, he does not pass it up.
Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Deep 2 from Wagner. It's hauled in by USA. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young, a good look, drains the 19-footer. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound by Team World. And the fast break now for Team World. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Jackson, that's good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And the dunk by Williamson.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as... the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wagner with it. Now defended by Williamson. It's deflected. Bridges with the steal. The 3 from Morant. The shot, no good. And Team World will come the other way. Launches it. Here's Wagner over Jackson. They shoot again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for USA.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor. Just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
That one misses.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. The three for Doncic. Drills it from outside.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
For three, Bridges. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Morant's got 49 points in the game.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And this is how dominant Williamson can be. Once he finds his rhythm, he's borderline unguardable.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. And a deep three from Doncic. Team World with another miss. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for USA. Morant with a wide open look. Another three for USA.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Young way outside. Another three for USA.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.